Hi Twish, it's me again. I've been getting caught up on most of your videos and I came across your video on dreams. Now I have to say it really intrigued me and I decided I'm going to tell you a little bit about my dreams. Now you are very right. Everybody has a dream, whether it's good or bad. Now my dreams tend to be quite silly or odd. Sometimes I'll have a dream and I want to see what happens next, but sometimes I can't. And when I come to a good part sometimes in a dream, I end up waking up and I don't know what's going to happen next. Well, one particular dream I had, I was in my teens. I was about, no, actually, I wasn't in my teens. I was in my early 20s. I think I was 21, 22. Anyways, enough said of that. I was living at home with my parents, and Brian, my wonderful husband now, of 8.5 years, was living with my family at the time. And the dream that I was dreaming about my bicycle. I had a bike in the garage. And the dream was, I was dreaming about whether I had it or I lost it or something. And you are right. I think there's some books out there you can find on dreams. And when you have a particular dream, you can kind of look it up in the book and it'll kind of have a meaning, because every dream does have a purpose and a meaning to why we have them. Now, there are some people that dream real things. And let me tell you about this particular dream. My mother, who has been passed away for almost a year now, it'll be a year in the end of June. Well, her best friend had a dream of her second husband. She remarried after her first husband had passed away, many years after. So she remarried, and they had 3 boys. She had already previously had 3 children from the first marriage, and then when she got remarried had 3 more children, which were all boys. So in this particular dream, she had a dream. Her and her husband were separated. They weren't divorced. They were just separated. And he was a truck driver. That was his job. And in her dream, she could see his name happened to be Brian. Brian came over to pick up one of the boys to take them for a visit. And she can picture in her dream they were both in his truck, his semi that he drives. And all of a sudden he gets in a really bad accident and something happens. But in the real world, all 3 of her sons are safe at home, and she ends up finding out that Brian was in a really serious accident and he ended up dying. Now, I don't want to say I'm glad that he kind of died, but in a way I want to say it was for the best that he left, because he had a lot of issues. He was manic depressive. He had anger issues and a whole bunch of other stuff that I probably didn't even know. But the main thing he had was manic depressive. And Connie thought it was in her best just to keep the boys, with her and away from him. But I'm glad nobody was hurt other than just him. But I'm hoping he's in a better place and he's a better person than he was when he was alive. Okay, well, go put it on the counter.
Okay.
Sorry about that, but anyways, that's about my dreams and dreams that I know about, you know. So if you can go to your local bookstore, see if there is a book about dreams and share with us. I'm even gonna go to the local bookstore and see if they have a book about dreams and see what it says for myself too. You know what they have out here because you know it's so strange. You know, you could have a dream about anything, a trip, winning the lottery, um, a car, or even something silly as a teddy bear. And it all means something. So I hope you enjoyed my dream.